Hello there, welcome back. Let's see which zodiac sign I am reading for. Alrighty, looks like Scorpio. Welcome back. It's funny that we're kind of gearing up to do that energy. We do have the actual sun in Scorpio today squaring off with the full moon in Taurus. That's why full moons are always so polarizing, kind of an axis of polarity that's hard to balance sometimes. That's how I see them. But anyway, Scorpio messages for Scorpio. Okay, you could be having like unity or something. Maybe something that you thought was stagnant or yeah, okay. They really want this card out. All right. Okay, interesting. Something could be, you can see that mirroring, on the side. It kind of looks like she's holding her hand against a piece of glass. So there could be somebody else in your life that you're like holding hands with. Um, maybe there's something about this is kind of free flowing. It's not like, yeah, maybe they're saying like the way forward is to be less rigid, especially if you want something to work out. Somebody here might not want children. Lessons and blessings. This is almost some kind of like mature mentorship vibe connection, I would say. Anything else? Or maybe that's they want like a level of maturity to happen in this connection as well. Yeah, okay, interesting. Strong Capricorn energy. This is very confusing. Can you tell us more for Scorpio and clarify? Health. Something in the future about like increased health or yeah, that's interesting. Somebody could be like helping you come to realizations about like some level of persecution or inquisition. You might have felt a level of stability that had to be had regarding relationships, especially if you felt like imprisoned or enslaved in your relationships. I'm sorry, I'm speaking badly. It's because in my opinion, yeah, communal living on the bottom. So these could have been like maybe tactics or like there's a need to like break up how you think about relationships. I would say regarding so that it like nurtures something. But anyways, yeah, somebody could be healing. Yeah, definitely. Like they could be healing like a really stronger sense of like creative energy at this time as well, like healing themselves. They could be finding themselves even aging backwards, or that's the vibe, right? Yeah, anyways, I was about to say Mercury is about to station retrograde at the end of the month, right? So um as we approach that, you could be noticing people or computers or people just communicating strangely or like just, I don't know, it could be good, could be bad, I'm not sure. Scorpio, most important advice, please. Vital piece of advice, please, for Scorpio as we do this reading. Hedgehog disguise. It's interesting. It's almost giving like there's something external to you that could be a predator. And this could be a really big bad predator, honestly. Like they could have a lot of money, or there could be something like that here, or they have like a lot of power over you in some sense. And they're kind of advising you to take a more um, I would say almost like deceptive approach, like keeping things to yourself with these people or with this thing. Or, but we'll go ahead and definitely read it. It's giving very ominous vibes. We have sovereignty on the bottom, yeah, especially if you're trying to break away or like elevate in some way, shape, or form. People can keep us stuck in places that, we've elevated beyond because they lose out on us. Um, Hedgehog opened right up to it. Danger looms, forget all pride. Run away and try to hide. That's interesting, because it's the sun opposite the moon. Identity open to steal, safe in sanctuary to conceal. Tucked away in a log or beneath a bush, I do my best to keep out of sight and out of mind, blending in with surroundings as I become a part of the forest floor, the garden border, the pile of leaves. There was something about that mirroring energy, right? Like mirroring the environment back to itself. Like if somebody's been mean to you, be mean to them, right? Somebody's nice to you, be nice to them. So there's some, maybe Gemini energy is relevant here too, like the local area or somebody, a friend, coworker, communication in general. That maybe that's why I mentioned the Mercury in retrograde. But anyways, about to be because Mercury rules Gemini. You too might want to consider lying low for a time and assuming quite a different persona to avoid harm or strife. There are times for banging a drum and shouting your cause, for declaring who you are and what you believe in as boldly as you dare, but now is not one of them. Take that approach and you draw all the wrong attention. I only have one natural predator. When it comes to my well-being and survival, I would not parade before a badger, but rather disguise my presence. A badger can be like an earth sign. This person could be like a Taurus. It's giving strong Taurus vibes. These could just mean somebody with more money, or they could be larger, literally. Um, I would not parade before a badger, but rather disguise my presence. You should do the same before those who would thwart your efforts, or even seek to bring you down and take their chance. Time for reflection, solitude, and rest beckons. Prepare well in your sanctuary. Your chance to prove them wrong will come, just not today. This is not your fight. Keep out of it. Allow a person space they need to resist the temptation to help them. So maybe something about like overgiving, overhelping was kind of to a detriment or something that was like leading to this enslavement. They will ask when ready your garden needs tending, so look at natural pest control. Careful of how you approach a delicate matter between family or friends. Someone is feeling very prickly. Ooh. It could be a Taurus. I mean, it is a full moon in Taurus tonight, right? Conjoining Uranus. The planet of unexpected upheavals, the last time I think this happened, I believe that was when Trump was almost assassinated, or there was an attempt on his life, and I think his public persona is ruled by Taurus, the midheaven, his career. So it just shows how important the midheaven really is in our charts, actually, because it's what people see on the outside. You might have your rising sign, but if people experience you as more of your midheaven, I don't know. At least in career, maybe not on like one-on-one. Like I don't know what Trump's rising is, but yeah, on a public front, like his career was built upon money, everything to do with money, and that's what Taurus rules, money. And we're seeing the evil side of that almost because, Taurus also has a constellation of Algol, which is the ghoul, the demon star, the Medusa's head that turns everything else to stone, rigid. Capricorn, it's giving like enslavement, control. We do have Pluto exiting Capricorn for the last time in our lifetimes, I believe, soon, if not already. So we're really seeing a lesson regarding bureaucracy or banking or finances or unchecked power or fear ruling things. Yeah, I think Al Capone was actually a Capricorn, and I watched recently a movie with Kevin Costner, who's also is a Capricorn, I believe. Except Kevin plays, and he has some other placements in his chart that makes him like nicer, I guess, or something like Cancer and Sagittarius in there. But he plays basically the cop that brings down Al Capone. So you can see that kind of like dichotomy of like the super corrupt and super wealthy versus like I don't know, the one who's like fighting for a moral cause almost. I don't know if you would say it's moral though, because he was just doing his job as a cop, I would assume. But okay, let's grab some tarot before we go too off base. Scorpio, most important vital message. Yeah, there was some kind of sadness regarding in the past that maybe you're evolving beyond, like some kind of karmic lesson or something that's like maybe you're understanding more deeply, maybe with the help of another person. Yeah, because you see there's two people in this image, right? Um, yeah, this person could love you, honestly. There's something about a third party situation. We'll just pull that out. I don't know where it goes, but tell me more, please, for Scorpio people and placements. Yeah, there's almost like a lack of nurturing at some point in time that you're like manifesting maybe a way out of, or like you may be having to kind of manifest health in private. Um, Somebody could be jealous of your growth, or like they're threatened by something for sure. Um, Scorpio people in placements. Two of Cups in the future position. Beautiful card there. So there is a kind of healing relationship. We see that referenced on both sides of this spread, the Two of Cups energy. So anything else for Scorpio? It's like you're almost like either like, yeah, you're manifesting either like a change in belief system, which revolves around much more love or self-love, which is what Taurus can also rule. That's why it rules like food, intake, savings, but also primarily self-esteem, what we value, right? How we value ourselves. The more love that we pour into ourselves, the more we attract, right? Because you have higher self-esteem, you have higher boundaries, you have higher respect, you make better decisions, better discernment, right? Yeah, there was definitely a sense of unhappiness, I would say, in the past, most likely. You could be manifesting a water sign. I could be talking to more of a masculine Scorpio. Yeah, you're manifesting stability or like just general contentness, I would say here. This is pretty good reading, actually. It's almost like, of course, we would leave it up to Scorpios to kind of have to become the lotus that blooms out of dark and muddied waters. But it's really good cards in the future. Okay, Scorpio, most important, please. Most important vital messages. Thank you. Scorpio energy, please. Any vital? Okay, that one was quite definitive. We've got two Badra, Cali, 14. So there could be a home change matter here. This could be like something about self-esteem, your heart, operating in a way that's like more self-respectful or like yeah, with self-love. So you're not like attention seeking, but you're very much a strong leader in the sense that you really understand your heart and soul, and everything in the fifth house or like the chakras associated with that would rule, would describe. Maybe we'll pull some chakra cards though, for sure. Powerful rebirth, yeah. Even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past, your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but that pain is temporary. You'll emerge renewed and released in time. You will greet your rising destiny from an entirely new, improved inner foundation. You are blessed to experience a new life in this lifetime. Wow, that's good. Um, we said chakras, yes. There could be like something about tweaking your health or like what you eat specifically. You know, all health comes from the digestive tract more so than a lot of other things. Anyways, Scorpio, messages for Scorpio people and placements. Okay, Lord. Amen. Thank you. We have the fire within me burns through all blocks and fears. So maybe tapping into your fire sign placements if you have any. We have 4 of wands there. So this could be like a fire, water sign person. Yeah, this could be a relationship of some sort. Could be like moving in together. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. This could be relationships. Yeah, something about this commitment, this new love, this health. Um, it's almost like you have to keep this hidden though, maybe. This could be somebody who's like better aligned with you or something like that, Scorpio. Your career could be changing or improving or mastering. You could feel like you have a lot more respect in your career or in your job or, yeah. Anything else for Scorpio? It's like the more you heal this kind of self-love, if you've had like a deficiency in it or something, the more strength you gain. Yeah, I am worthy of love. You used to, and this is in the reverse. You might have used to think you weren't, or something like that. You know, which makes sense because Scorpio, the opposite sign is Taurus. So it's Taurus is about self-love. Scorpio is about, you know, love of others or like deep intimacy. So it might not be natural, but the more we move towards our opposite side, the better it is. So because we're balancing ourselves out, you know. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this here. There's definitely a new relationship. It could be quite strengthening with root chakra there. Oh, I express my love and goodness each time I speak. So this could be about how you speak to others. Could be also just about how you manifest in general. Yeah, this could be about your emotions. This could be about real estate. 17, 14, important numbers here. Grab some extra messages. Scorpio. Any last messages for Scorpio people and placements, please? Scorpio energy. Oh, take breaks came out. Take more breaks. Okay, so you're not taking enough breaks. Clear audience. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, with health. Okay, very interesting. The root chakra. So this could be somebody that's like loves you, or like you have more love in your life in general. So you kind of treat yourself kinder. Um, this person is not playing for a fool. They are sorry. Um, I don't think it's just about sex either. Somebody could be like rejecting astrology, and they might need to start working with that. I would say almost. Abaddon could be something important here. Spirit, look up that on YouTube, and don't go back to past people. Interesting. Yeah, there was such a reference to the past, right? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you. Oh, you know what? We have a card that kind of fell. Stag Spirit, take the lead. So that might be relevant as well. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Good luck. Take care.